Like right now, I'm thinking too much. I'm thinking too much about what I'm saying, and I'm not talking from the heart because I'm nervous. Yes, I'm nervous in the sun. See, I can't see. No special intros, no nothing, no exciting B-roll. My channel is pretty much just a very tell it like it is channel. Welcome to today's video. I am filming this video on the day of my 50th birthday. So happy birthday to me, and happy birthday to anyone else who is just turning 50, and just happy birthday in general for anyone. Yeah, I just thought I'd film a little get ready with me and talk about, I don't know, turning 50. So excuse me if this video comes across as a little bit kind of, just checking to see if it was recording. Yes, it is. Dear, hold on. We sometimes have to adjust the camera settings. So I have a little kit of makeup. Well, it's actually an overflowing kit of makeup at the moment. I'm just going to do a face of some makeup. I just wanted to say I've been on YouTube now since the 2nd of August 2022. So it's been over 2 years, and I would really love to make this my full-time career. Just a little bit about me. I'm just turned 50 today, December the 10th, and I've been wanting to start a YouTube channel for a very long time, probably about like maybe 7 years ago now, and I do wish that I had started sooner, let me tell you. So for all of you people out there who are wanting to start a content channel, YouTube channel, whatever you name it, channel, take some advice from me and just get into it. It's gonna feel cringy, it's gonna be difficult, you're gonna stumble on your words. I still do. You might want to use a script. I don't most of the time. Well, actually, I never use a script. I have tried to use a script in the past, but I just find it's so scripted and I just can't. So hence the bad videos, right? But who cares? I know that this is something that I enjoy doing. So, you know, I would love very much for my audience to grow. I'd like to just give you some information about your fears. You know, at the end of the day, no one really cares. And you're going to get some hate, you're going to get some love, you're going to get some in between. You will find your audience in time. Now, I do have a very small channel, and I thought at this point in time in my YouTube career that it would have been at least 10,000 subscribers by now. That is not the case. That is so not the case. And what do they say? YouTube's a journey, not a marathon. Oh, I don't know. Something like that. Words of wisdom. But anyway, let's do some makeup. I'm going to be putting on just a skin tint. I have last night's skincare on my face at the moment. And one thing I would like to do is get a towel. So I'll be right back. Little pink hand towel, my damp beauty sponge. Let's get into this. So yeah, turning 50, I feel very blessed that I have reached half a decade. You know, it's great. You know, I feel 23 still, although my body doesn't really feel 23, but inside my mind I feel like I'm 23 years old. Why isn't this coming out? Is it nearly finished? I've got another one. I know that there's stuff in here. I'm just going to put it out on the back of my hand. There we go. Big blob there like that. Life is too short. You know, life is very short. Do what you want to do in your life, and just don't make excuses up anymore. And, you know, okay, you might have missed your calling. You know, I wanted to be a singer when I was growing up, and I love to sing. Who knows, maybe one day I might join a band again. And damp beauty sponge, just blend that all in. So I honestly can't give you advice tailored because I think the tailored advice is within yourself. It just needs to be pushed out somehow. You have it in you. If you have a desire of being something in your life, walk towards it, crawl towards it, make baby steps. You can do it. If you're in a job that you can't stand, start thinking about making a change of how you can get into a better job. Maybe start thinking about the pros and the cons. I'm not a life expert, honestly I'm not. But I knew very early on in my life that my background is project management, customer service based roles my whole life. I've just been doing, you know, maybe nearly 20 years of project management work for telecommunication companies. And one thing I realized deep down inside was I love beauty. And one of the things that I used to love doing as a way of de-stressing was watching beauty YouTube tutorials. And, you know, some of my favorites were Mariah Leonard, Jay Kisser, just so many that I can't think of at the moment, but those were some to name a few. And they inspired me to just get out there and do it. Not necessarily as in they told me to go out and start a YouTube channel, but they inspired me so much that I wanted to do what they would do. And I did. And I started it. And I was very, very scared. One of the reasons I was scared was obviously sitting in front of a camera and talking. And, you know, sounding cringeworthy and sounding very like cheesy and all that sort of stuff. But another thing that held me back was the fear of not being able to edit videos. So in this video I'm going to try my best to, obviously I'm going to be editing it. I'm not going to say it's unedited, but I'm going to be editing it. But one of the things that held me back was editing. So word of advice, don't worry about that. If you really want some help, you can hire people these days for just an hour or 3 hours and they can show you the basics. I only know the basics. I'm not an expert. I'd love to know. I'd love to learn more about editing, and I'd love to learn more about, you know, captivating videos and storytelling. I'm never going to, you know, we're always learning. I'm never going to know everything. And you won't, but you can start somewhere. I have relatives and I always say to them, God, you'd be such a great YouTuber. You have a gift for talking. I don't have a gift for talking. I'm more of a listener, but I try, because I know that having a YouTube channel, because I know that by having a YouTube channel you have to talk. Well, you don't have to. These days you can have a faceless YouTube video. Why is my hand like this? Oh dear. Anyway. Am I babbling too much? Yeah, probably now. For someone who says they don't like to talk too much, I'm babbling. But I'm here in front of you, sitting in front of my door with the sun starting to beam out, and I fear that maybe I'm going to start looking a little bit too washed out. Okay, I think that's nicely sunk in. And I'm going to get a bit of primer. I'm just going to prime my eyes with some primer. I will list the products that I'm using in the description box if you're interested in seeing what they are. But I've been reading just a lot of comments in YouTube channels lately, and people just want, I don't know, I really don't know what people want. I mean, people love still watching beauty YouTube tutorials, and sometimes people just love watching vlogs. And I think if a person, oh, I got such an itchy nose, oh my god. If a person just does what they want to do on YouTube, like right now, I'm thinking too much. I'm thinking too much about what I'm saying, and I'm not talking from the heart because I'm nervous. Yes, I'm nervous in the sun. See, I can't see. Now the full-on sun is right in my eye, so I'm going to have to move to a different location. One moment. I hope that's a bit better. So yeah, as I was saying, making bad videos, you know, there are some that are just, it comes so natural to them. They've been doing it for 7-10 years. Maybe they've even just started and they've just got the gift of the gab. I do not have that. But when I'm not talking in front of the camera, words do come out a lot more easier. let me tell you, they just do. So anyway, I've just got some primer on my eyes. I will zoom you guys in a little bit more closer. I'm going to put on a little bit of concealer. Put a little bit of concealer on my eyes. A little bit on the jawline. Sort of like a reverse contour technique. We'll see. I don't really do it much, but I feel like doing it today. Maybe it's a 50 thing. Not sure. But I'm just going to let that actually sit. Actually, you know what? Let's do eyebrows. Let's do eyebrows. I'm going to put some lip moisturizer on my lips as well. This is the bomb. This will hydrate your lips pretty much for half the day, and it will stay on until you take it off. Honestly, like if you're not eating like deliberately to try and take it off, it will literally stay on your lips all day. Brows. So as I've gotten older, what I have noticed is my face is starting to obviously drop and it's losing its plumpness, and I know that I do have a plump face because of the fact that I am like, I don't know, 30 pounds overweight. The elasticity is still good, but just everything starts to sort of drop, you know, especially the eyelids. Like, you know, when I was younger, obviously the eyelids were a little bit higher, and now they are starting to droop. So you would be obviously having more of a hooded eyelid. Well, I am, at least anyway. And that's okay. I don't have any problem with hooded eyelids, but I know that there's a lot of people out there that like to not have one, and you work with it. You work with it. There's techniques obviously to make it look less hooded. So, you know, do not worry about it too much, you know. And I'm not going anywhere soon to get a facelift or a face pull or whatever you call it. I've never had Botox done. I haven't had any lip fillers done in my life. And yeah, but you know, I know that I've got a lot of relatives as well that have started, you know, very, very, very young age to start get fillers and lip injections and Botox and all that sort of stuff. And I say, why? You don't really need to get it done. Is it a preventative measure like everyone says it's supposed to be? But I don't know. I don't really agree with it. I really don't think that you need to get it done when you're that young. Honestly. So it's time to blend in this concealer. This is turning out to be like my worst video ever. I'm just blending in that highlighter, the reverse contour. You know what? It kind of works. Maybe I should reverse contour my nose as well while we're at it. Just slightly. Corners of the mouth. Let's do the whole stripe thing in the middle of the forehead. I'm just in that mood of just trying things out. Why not? And I'm just blending that again with the damp beauty sponge. Pounds, 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 pounds. There we go. Now, I am going to powder my face. Yes, I'm very excited about powdering my face, and I cleaned all my makeup brushes. I am so happy. I just want to show you some of the makeup brushes that I've cleaned, and you will see the difference of compared. I've got like 3 sets of makeup brush things on my desk that I use on a daily basis. Not all the time, but I did clean 18 brushes the other day. I'll show you. So I cleaned these ones. These are the clean ones. And these are clean as well. There's a few that aren't, but mainly they are clean. There is another makeup brush holder I'll just go get it. These ones here. These ones aren't that dirty, and when I say dirty, literally they aren't that dirty. So I don't even know if I'm in focus here or not, honestly, but yeah. So these are the clean ones, and we're going to use these. Very happy about that. So the brush that I'm going to use is just a stippling brush, and I'm going to be dipping into this powder by Kosas. It's the Cloud Set powder by Kosas. And I'm just going to lightly dust some powder over the face because the time at the moment is 8:02 in the morning, and I am going out for lunch with Mum, birthday lunch, and then we are celebrating on Saturday the 14th of December with my brother and some other friends, just another outing. So I'm looking forward to that. So with the YouTube channel, I am doing this full-time at the moment because I don't have any job. I am looking for a part-time job at the moment, and I thought I went for a job interview the other day, and unfortunately I wasn't successful. That's okay because I feel like it wasn't meant to be. But it was a part-time role, and it was really, really close to where I live, and it would have been really ideal. I ain't even looking for anything, you know, I'm only looking for something like 20-24 hours, which is pretty much just 2 to 3 days a week. Okay, I'm going to do some eyeshadow. And I'm using this eyeshadow stick by Laura Mercier. It's in the shade Amethyst, and it's just a really, really beautiful purpley shade. So I'm just running that all across the lid up to the crease, all over the eye. This is definitely a one and done look. And I like to create a shape as well, because when we blend it out, I'm going to be using a brush just to blend that out. It just blends out really beautifully with this big brush, just like that. I'm just adding a bit more dimension on the outer edges, and then with the damp beauty sponge I'm just going to clean up the edges and a little bit over the top there. I think the problem that I feel that holds me back with creating better videos is nervous energy. Having a lot of nervous energy, and maybe probably just not planning my videos like right. I am so not a planner, and I know that's probably one of the biggest things, that's one of the fears. I hate planning things. I like to just be spur of the moment, jump in, chaos everywhere, and then create a bad video as a result. But it's not my intention. In my mind I have this definite like script that I know that I'm going to just, it's going to roll off the tip of my tongue. It's just going to come out so smoothly. It never does. Maybe in time I just need to let my guard down and be a little bit less self-conscious. But it is what it is. I think that turned out alright with the eyes. It's a little bit crazy, but you know what? Not bad. Not bad. Pat myself on the shoulder for that. Not bad. Now I'm not going to do any eyeliner today. I'm leaving the lower lashes bare, but I am going to put on some mascara because I think that'll be nice. I put mascara on the lower lashes. Had to, sorry. Bronzing time. Been loving this bronzing stick by Rare Beauty. Bit on the nose, bit on the forehead. Just gonna do a little bit under the jawline, chin, and I'm going to blend it out with this brush. It's a brush by Nude by Nature. The bronze, this bronzer blends just beautifully into the skin, even over powder. I actually love doing cream products over powder, especially when you don't really want a sweaty look. You just want a nice, smooth complexion. I'm gonna let my hair out. I swear there's nothing better than clean brushes. And I'm going to go in with some cream blush. This is a beautiful cream blush by Mecca Max Beauty. It's called Summer Sunset. Why I love it so much is it pretty much lasts all day. The colour is a gorgeous coral orangey colour. And yeah, you can use it on your eyes, lips, cheeks. But I'm just using it on the apples of my cheek, and I'll blend that up into the upper cheekbones as well. As I said, cream products over powder work so lovely. While I'm here, I'm just going to do a little bit of lip liner. I've been really loving the Kosas Hot Liner lip liner. Just beautiful. And we still have the lip moisturizer on the lips, and I'm going in now with the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. This is like the little mini that I got free. And that completes the look, guys. So really simple, one and done eyes. Powder over the face with a little bit of a skin tint. Cream product, cream bronzer. Cream lips. Just a very simple, natural look today. So yeah, guys, I think you should just start your passion. Don't be afraid. If you want to do YouTubers, shout out to all fellow YouTubers out there who are in the same boat as me and are trying to obviously grow their channel audience. I'm still trying to find my bearings in YouTube. It's hard. It really is hard, and it is it can cause burnout, definitely. You know, I was focused obviously at the very beginning to do, you know, create content, but at the end of the day, just pumping out content all the time can cause a lot of burnout. So from now on, I'm going to try and do more videos that probably less like how-to videos, but more maybe just talking about products that are my favorites, that I use on the daily basis, that I just keep reaching out for all the time. Things like that, I think, because honestly it is a little bit kind of burnouty when you continually do makeup looks. You know, I love doing makeup looks off camera, but obviously sitting in front of a camera and doing it all the time, and it kind of gets a little bit repetitive, if you know what I mean. So yeah, but this video is obviously, I don't know, I'm putting it out there, and I just wanted to say you can do it. Look at me, I'm doing it. You can too, honestly, you can. There's help where you want to. If you want help, you can always reach out to people in your community and they can help you. Like in terms of me being very, very scared of how to edit a video, all I had to do was asked my brother, and he put me in touch with someone who taught me the basics pretty much. And it's really all you need. And you know, but if you have a hobby that you'd like to put out there, create content on it. You know, I'm sure a lot of people would gain a lot of useful, I'm sure a lot of people could use your help. And not everybody's going to like you, and that's just great, because you don't want everyone to like you. I mean, you know, it's, if your advice can just help one person, then I think that's a great thing. Anyway, so what am I going to do right now after I finish this video? I'm going to run a few errands. I do have an appointment with an osteopath. I have been experiencing the worst sciatica, and I also have some lower back injuries, so that's probably a result of it. But yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. Then I have lunch with Mum, and looking forward to that. So guys, I love you so much. Thank you so much for tuning in with me today. I really appreciate it. And if you are feeling a little bit ho-hum, let me know in the comments below. And thank you so much for watching. I will see you all again in my next video. Bye for now.